Japan might be famous for Kit Kat snacks, but there are so many more snacks you can try out, many more interesting things, and you can get them just about everywhere. Here we take a look at just a few. Snacks in Japan are everywhere, and one of the most famous snacks you can get are flavoured Kit Kats, and depends on what time of year you go to Japan, the available selection changes. So these are Sakura and roasted soybean powder Kit Kat. And Sakura, obviously, because it is springtime in Japan when these come out. In autumn, you typically get things like sweet potato. And the range of Kit Kat flavours is immense. In Australia, we can get some of these flavours locally, but the price is probably about 3 to 4 times more expensive. A lot of people buy these back from Japan for souvenirs, and it's a great idea, but there is so much more to snacks than that. So my last trip, I only bought this one flavour back because I've never been to Japan in the spring before. And I'm going to open this one up and see what it's like. These are little snack size ones are so popular in Japan because Kit Kat in Japanese, it sounds like the words for good luck. And so before I tear this apart even more, students give these to their friends and write a little message on the back here. See this little space? And it's like a sign of good luck. So feel free to do that with your friends. They are always this tiny size. Got to have a quick bite. It's quite a mild flavour. It is quite nice. I think you have to take a bigger bite to get that full flavour experience. But they're quite small to eat, very small snack size, and definitely something for you to try when you're in Japan. When I was there, actually, I saw some mixed variety packs, and the matcha is also a favourite flavour, and they do a sake flavour. I mean, any flavour you can imagine, and they've probably got a Kit Kat for it. So you can get these in many places. You really won't have to go far to try and find these. So there we are. That's the Kit Kat. These are the snacks that I got in Fuji. So Fuji is a Japanese store, mainly sells clothes and homeware, and you'll find Fuji outside of Japan as well. But when you go to Japan, huge shops. I went to the store in Ginza, which is perhaps larger than a lot of other shops, and we even had coffee. Or did we have a matcha? We might have had a matcha in one of their cafes there. They've got a cafe on the top floor, and I think a restaurant on the bottom floor, and a bakery on the first floor. But they have a fantastic range of snacks, as well as lots of other food as well, actually. So it's a really interesting place to go and have a look around. But you don't want to buy too much, and some things you possibly wouldn't want to take back to your home country anyway. But a couple of these things are Sakura related because I was there in spring. So we've got these Sakura cookies. Now, the taste of Sakura, which is the cherry blossom, is quite mild, but I believe that they do something with the petals. So they can be very slightly salty and slightly sweet. So I haven't tried these yet, or I'll try them later, but I did get some other ones from a konbini when I was there, and they were delicious. So when I saw these, I grabbed these too. The other Sakura thing I have is this Sakura latte. We have tried matcha latte powder in the past, but I'll have to give this one a go. So none of these were super expensive. I don't think the prices are on any of them, but yeah, not too much money at all from memory. Now I've got these two here, which are both similar. They are strawberries. This one is matcha chocolate coated and this is strawberry chocolate coated. I am gonna open the matcha one. I do love matcha. It's just got quite a bitter taste. It really goes well with anything sweet. I mean, that's interesting, isn't it, to start with? I didn't try these when I was in Japan. I just bought them home. So let's bite into it and see. I think I need a bigger bite. Wow. There's a lot of flavour in there. That's like a freeze-dried strawberry. It's a little bit sweet, a little bit sour. The matcha is not that strong actually, and it's not really that bitter, but it's a taste explosion in your mouth. Really interesting. Recommend these. I imagine these ones are going to be similar as well. Let me put that to one side. Now, I don't know what made me buy these. Plum tablets. Very interesting. By the way, Japanese wrapping always has an easy way to undo it. You've just got to find it. So these, there was a little notch along the side. Here, this is a tear, and then Ziploc. Plum tablets. They're really hard. Flavours coming through now. You have to just suck them, let them dissolve in your mouth, really. I guess they're for when you want something really small. A little bit odd. Probably not worth getting, but the novelty factor is certainly there. Very unusual. Yeah, so definitely recommend going to Fuji, having a look at all of their food, checking out their seasonal snacks, and see if you can bring back a couple. A bit more interesting than some of the other, food souvenirs that you can get in Japan. These strawberry cookies are from 7-Eleven. Quite light and airy. I didn't try these when I was there, but they had some other ones, similar flavour, which were quite yummy. And I never found them again, so I got these instead. And then these almonds with matcha chocolate look quite delicious because I love everything matcha. This is Melty Kiss. We can get this, or a version of this, in Australia, and got a long-standing joke between my partner and me because he used to work near a Japanese shop and he used to bring me this occasionally, and now he doesn't work there anymore, so I don't get them, and so I complain. So when I saw this in Japan, I thought I'd get it, and this is a matcha one. So I did open the box, but because I thought there'd be a lot of air in there for bringing home, and I stuffed some more things in there to bring it home, because the packing can be a bit big sometimes on some of the Japanese snacks. So let's break one of these open. It looks like it's melted a little bit. Just want to bite into it. It's a soft fudge-like consistency. The matcha is really bitter and lovely, and the chocolate just balances out perfectly. Highly recommend these tiny little cubes of deliciousness. Haichu. I've seen these everywhere in Japan, but I never tried them until this trip. So I just grabbed these 3 different tubes. This is apple, lemon and strawberry. Open the apple to give it a go. So they are like little chewy sweets. This is the size, but they're like crunchy as well. Like, I don't know if they've got bits of apple inside. They're not very hard to chew, but quite delicious. I was quite surprised at how different they were. You can see from the picture, it sort of shows that the inside is different to the outside, maybe. Very interesting, something to try. So if you need a bit of sugar fix while you're out to keep your energy levels up, give these a try. Probably be good, something to bring back for kids as a present, something like that. Maybe you can get them in your own country anyway, and they're not that different, but just something else to try. Japan has a very big gift-giving culture, and especially if you travel, you are expected to bring gifts back to your co-workers, and if you're going to visit family or friends, you're expected to arrive with gifts. Luckily, Japan has you covered. There are huge loads and loads of shops that are just filled with ready packaged omiyage, which is what the Japanese call a souvenir, but it's food related. This one here is just already beautifully wrapped. Of course, it's a little bit squashed because it was in my luggage. And yes, they all have little displays of what's inside, because obviously it's very well wrapped and you can't see through it. And I'll have a video later of a place that we stopped, and they had a huge selection. So you'll very typically find these in train stations, the larger train stations, and also at roadside stations if you are driving. You will also see them in other places, tourist locations and things like that. Really good fun to have a look around and see what they've got and just pick a few. There are hundreds to choose from in some places. So these are strawberry daifuku. So daifuku is like a mochi rice ball, and these they're not strawberry, they're sakura because it was spring when we went. So I will open these in a second. And then these were in a box, but the box was too big. Just too big, so I took them out. I think there was maybe there's 3 different colors, maybe there was 4 of each, and let me open one and show you. These are little Mount Fuji's. Fuji-san baked chocolate, deliciousness cooked to make the best use of materials. Please enjoy a delicious time. Okay, I will, thank you. Usually you can open these a bit better, but I just don't want to squash it. Oh, it's broken. It's broken on the journey. But as you can see, the top of Mount Fuji is still in the package. They're like it's sort of like a cross between a biscuit and a chocolate, actually. Very interesting. And then these daifuku, you can find them everywhere. They're not always packaged like this. They're just usually street food. But this was obviously designed for a gift. Okay. Let's open them up. Instructions. I wonder what that says. Happy packet, sad packet. Okay, might translate that later. And here they are. They're squidgy texture. If you've never had daifuku, I definitely recommend you try them while you're there. And I'm pretty sure these have got a sell-by date on them because they're a little bit more fresh than others. Really interesting, different type of food there. The outside here is rice that has been pounded until it's really, really soft. So yeah, very interesting things to try. My next lot of snacks, or more correctly, I should call these omiyaji. These are souvenir type snacks, and they are very nicely packaged. Now, I love cats, and I saw this one first, and I thought I need to have that. And the box got a little bit worn on the way home. And this is a separate one, which is not in the box now because the box was too big. But this one's really cute. I'll take it out and show you. So yeah, omiyaji, gift giving, big thing, ready-made souvenirs to give to family, co-workers, everybody else. So let's open up these. I actually bought these from a roadside station because we did do some driving this last trip to Japan. Akinomichi, I think the roadside stations are called. But if you're doing driving in Japan, you can actually use Google Maps and just look up roadside station. And I definitely recommend visiting one. This one I got this at was fantastic. Others we went to were like, not so good. Here we are. So it's all in the outer packing where it looks pretty. The inner packaging is just a plain box. Here is my cat cookie. How sweet is that? Some of them are a little different. Yeah. I think we need to open one up. I think they're all broken, unfortunately. But I think it doesn't show you well enough through the packet what they're like. I mean, they're too nice to eat, aren't they? Oh, it's holding together, even though it is a little cracked. So it's like, the back's fallen off. So it's like a biscuit with, I don't know what that is actually in the middle. I might just have a little nibble of the edge. It's just like a cream filling. But they're too nice to eat, aren't they? Way, way too nice to eat. So that was my first cat cookie purchase. Then my next one, you cannot see it in this. I have to take it out and demo it. It doesn't even barely look like a cat in here. Let's open it up. It doesn't look that much like a cat out of the packet, does it? Which way up does it go? Is that the face? I'm a little disappointed. I thought the image that they had of them showed something a little bit different. The main reason why I bought it was because this little hook here is meant to sit on the side of your cup, like this. So you have a nice cuppa and you put your cat biscuit over the edge. Oh dear, I just wish they looked a little bit more like a cat there. Never mind. I was drawn in by the display and how it might look. Oh no, maybe it's, I see. These are the paws hanging over the edge of the cup. And then this is like the head, and then these are the feet at the bottom hanging down, and this is the little tail. I think you need a bit of imagination to see it, but yeah, it's got an oversized head, so it's a bit difficult to see. But there we are. Those are my cat biscuit purchases. Crazy. Do you have some favourite snacks from Japan that are a little bit unusual? Drop a comment to tell me what your favourites are.